Only on 4 documents obtained by CBS 4 News state that a Border Patrol agent reported being shot at by a DPS trooper. The incident happened in Starr County back in June.
CBS 4's Annalise Ortiz looked into how something like this can happen. She's live now near the border.
Marcy and Eddie, CBS 4 News obtained a copy of this incident report. It was filed by the Texas game warden who was partnered with the Border Patrol agent that night. The warden reported that the agent appeared visibly shaken after he said a trooper shot at him.
Troopers with the Texas Department of Public Safety work with Border Patrol agents daily.
533 on channel 4.
Constant communication is important.
Delta 304.
A Texas game warden's report obtained under the Texas Public Information Act shows that a failed attempt to communicate led to a dangerous accident.
The report states that it was in this area of Escobar's, Texas, where the DPS trooper and the Border Patrol agent first crossed paths around 10 p.m. on a June night. The agent reportedly told his partner that he tried to make his presence known by flashing a white light about 40 yards away. He says he also tried to radio into the trooper but received no response. The agent said it was when he was climbing this red gate that he was shot at by the trooper.
The Border Patrol agent wasn't hurt. The report states that the trooper questioned, "What were you guys doing out there anyway?" and said, "I'm not sure why I fired the pistol. I don't recall." According to DPS, the preliminary investigation showed that the accidental shot was fired in an upward direction, not directly at the agent.
Miscommunication is going to get you killed.
Jose Martinez is a former law enforcement officer with more than 20 years experience.
If Border Patrol is on a case, they're in command. You know, notify them that you're going to be in the area. That way they don't mistake you or you don't mistake them for the bad guys.
Documents show that the trooper involved in the incident is from Amarillo, 11 hours north of the Rio Grande Valley. Senator Juan Chuy Hinojosa, who represents parts of the valley, says that could have been a factor in the misfire.
When you bring DPS officers from other parts of the state who may not be familiar with the border, I mean, it's like going into a strange area or an unfamiliar area. You're prone to be a lot more cautious and possibly make some mistake.
Hinojosa says it also points to a need for better communication technologies. Jason Arms is the IT director for the city of Pharr. While he can't speak to what went wrong in this specific case, he says all Valley law enforcement agencies could benefit from quicker and more effective radio communication systems.
A lot of times when you're real-time communicating with Border Patrol, the officer will radio in the traffic to the communication center here at our Pharr Police Department. That department will typically have to call on a landline to Border Patrol to establish some sort of patch or gateway so that officers can then talk in real time between 2 different kinds of radios.
In a statement to CBS 4 News, a spokesman for the Texas Department of Public Safety says DPS and Border Patrol will continue interagency discussions, including lessons learned from all involved.
We asked DPS if the trooper involved was disciplined. We were only told that the investigation remains ongoing. Border Patrol referred all requests for comment to DPS. Live from the border, Annalise Ortiz, CBS 4 News and ValleyCentral.com.